Whatever you're selling, the most important thing when it comes to optimizing your pop-ups conversion rates is your offer. And in this video, we will dive deep into different types of offers that you can run in your email pop-ups so that you can maximize your chance of getting that email subscription and maximize it without sacrificing too much of your margin. I'm Samuel Larsen. I founded and run a company called Zero Gurus, where we help mostly seven-figure stores optimize their storefronts and pop-ups for conversion and average order value. Over the years, we've worked with some of Shopify's biggest brands, so we have a lot of data to see what works and what doesn't. So let's get right into it. And let's talk about the most important thing here, the offer. Because there's a whole world out there when it comes to email pop-up offer options that go way beyond just the regular discount. So you could offer, of course, that free generic discount and sacrifice some of your margin, or you can be a bit more creative and, for example, offer a free gift or some kind of a perk related to them giving their email address to you. And this can be related to your niche. And as a result, it can be way more compelling for the visitor than the generic, straightforward discount offer. And we have the data to back this up as well. So for example, one of our clients sells fitness equipment, and they saw their conversion rates double when they switched from this generic 10% off offer to a free workout guide for their specific machinery. And also this workout guide then helps the main purchase. It doesn't only give the margin away, but makes it more likely that people have the confidence to buy this specific product. So at first, I would challenge you to think about the possible educational content that you can provide and produce that you can then exchange for email address. These can be exclusive videos, they can be guides, ebooks, templates. All of those can convert really well. You just need to test. And especially for products that require some kind of expertise to use, they can boost that buyer confidence and the ability for them to believe that they can use the product and they can get the most out of it. An example I like here a lot is Plantio. They offer this cheese making ebook for their visitors. And this is not something that is only valuable, but it also addresses those potential objections of, I don't know how to make cheese. So with this, you get both the email address and you get the visitor confident that they can succeed with your product. The second type that we really like is to use interactive elements. These are elements like quizzes or contests that engage the visitor while collecting their email address. So a good example here would be to get valuable data from a customer by being able to personalize the product. This has become way more popular now in niches like skincare or hair care because it's all about personalization and being able to adjust based on your specific needs. And we also implemented one of these skin type quiz pop-ups for a merchant of ours and put this to appear within 45 seconds of them entering the product page. So this is usually when they would start wondering if this specific product would be the right one for me. And not only did this boost email signups, but the data collected allowed them to then recommend specific products right after the pop-up, as well as later on the email flows themselves. And of course, these kinds of things help increase the conversions, but also because now people have a product that they're more likely to succeed with, it's going to have a good impact on the lifetime value as well. So think beyond the generic automatic 10% off, 15%, 20% off pop-up. And remember, the magic happens when you nail the three things. You have that right type of pop-up on the right page, right timing when it appears, and of course, the right offer with that pop-up. So that you have all those three things nailed, you're going to have really good conversion rates on your pop-ups. So to summarize, don't give your margin away unless you absolutely have to. Think of more creative ways to make sure that you can get that email pop-up, and ideally in a way that then boosts that conversion probability or lifetime value, or ultimately both. make sure that you have your triggers thought out so that the pop-up doesn't appear prematurely. And of course, on the other end, you do want the pop-ups to appear in some frequency. So either extreme is bad. We want something on the middle. Test it out and keep in mind the revenue per user as the goal overall, because that's what you're looking to boost. You're not looking to boost your email revenue. That's a stupid goal. You don't want everyone to subscribe to your emails because some of them just straight up buy and you end up asking everyone, which is pointless. Lastly, when you're thinking offer first, you can then decide what kind of pop-up you want to do. Maybe you want to do a bit more attention grabbing pop-up, or perhaps you want to do a more subtle one that stays on the side and doesn't disrupt the customer experience. Ultimately, the only way to know for sure is to test and keep testing, because pop-ups also have pop-up fatigue. And keep the visitor number one. Remember, most visitors are maybe visitors. They're hesitant, they're unconvinced, and it's up to you to bridge that gap between a visit and a purchase. And pop-ups give you that opportunity to do that, because then you can have way more touch points than you'd otherwise be able to have. And if you're not yet convinced, the data says that people that are acquired from these well-designed offers that aren't just transactional, they end up having a better lifetime value and they are more valuable overall than a generic discount seeker. This ultimately leads not only to a better profitability, but for you to have a better client portfolio overall and a more valuable company because you'll be more profitable. So look at your email pop-ups as a nurturing opportunity and then go out and test it. Pick one high traffic situation, maybe a low converting page on your store, and apply these principles, apply this framework to run it for a month. And I'm confident you're going to see some nice results. And if you don't, keep working on it, keep testing, keep iterating, and keep learning, improving, etc. If you'd like us to help you win in e-commerce and you are already getting 50,000 visitors per month or more, get in touch with us. You can do so. Links in the description. You can book a call with me and we can discuss this further. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.